Hi, this is just a quick video to show anyone who's unfamiliar with the Logitech gaming software how they can modify the profile for the Hunter and insert a very simple script that will allow them to enter or dismantle blinds, tree stands, tripods with a single keyboard key or with a single click on their mouse rather than having to use both hands with one on the keyboard holding the E key down while you move the mouse and click it to either enter or dismantle that equipment. So you start by opening up the Logitech gaming software. I have three pieces of Logitech equipment. I have a Logitech mouse, a Logitech keyboard, and a Logitech headset. They all share the same profiles for the games if you have them set up. They just show you different options. One of the places to start is, particularly if you have a mouse, make sure that automatic game detection is turned on, meaning that this little slider here is set to the right so that it's detecting automatically anytime the Hunter is running. It starts the profile and maps your keys and mice the way you've got it set up for that game. Next, go to any of the devices really. But you want to get to the place where it shows you your profiles. So for my keyboard here, you can see the profiles are along the top. And I've got several different game profiles set up. In fact, here's the one for the Hunter. But also on my headset, you can get to the same place. There's the profiles for that. It's the same profile. They're just showing it in different places. So I already have mine set up. And if you click on it, that little menu will come up and you go down to scripting and you can see here's the script I'm going to show you how to insert. But to be complete, I'll create a new profile in case you don't already have one set up for the Hunter. To create a new profile, just click that little plus button and then just give it a name. Call mine the Hunter 2 since I already have one. Description can be whatever you want it to be. Here's where you have to go tell it the exe that's going to be running. So you click this plus sign and you go find the game, which is usually on your C drive. In your program files 86, down in a subfolder called the Hunter. Right there. And then in that folder there'll be a game folder. What you're looking for is the hunter.exe. That's the game. So you just double click or open that and it puts it in there. So this profile will run automatically anytime the computer detects that the Hunter is running. It's also a good idea to lock the profile while the game is running. That way the profiles don't forget that the game is running. And you just click OK. You'll see it's now created a new profile here called the Hunter 2. So to add the script, you just click on that little down arrow and on the menu you come down to scripting. That loads up the script editor and it automatically puts this little function in here that doesn't actually do anything but output these two lines. It's just there to give people who've never messed with scripting a place to start. The easiest thing to do is just to delete that. Like I said, it doesn't do anything. Now, I've got it in Notepad, but you can copy it off the forum where I've posted it. You come up and just copy that scripting code that I pasted on the forum. Copy it into your clipboard. And then come back to the editor and paste it into the editor. Okay, so that adds the script to the Hunter profile. A quick explanation of this script. Mine has 4 parts. Yours does not need to have all 4 parts. I have 4 because I've made it so that one key on my keyboard will put me into a stand automatically. Another key will dismantle the stand and put it into my backpack and put the Hunter mate up, all with one keystroke. And then another key takes it apart. But I've also assigned it to 2 of my mouse buttons. I have a gaming mouse that has like 13 buttons on it. So I've assigned, I can do this with either my keyboard or my mouse. this first if block right here is the one that assigns a key on your keyboard to put you into a stand automatically with just one keystroke. And this 7 right here is saying that I've assigned that to the number 7 gaming key on my keyboard. This is the if block that assigns the number 8 gaming key to dismantle the tripod, tree stand, or blind, put it into my backpack, and bring up the hunter's mate, again, all with one keystroke, which for me is pressing the number 8 gaming key. Again, you can change these numbers to whichever gaming keys you want to use. This third block is actually identical to the first block in that it puts you into the stand, but here I'm using a mouse button to do it, and I assigned it to the number 10 button on my mouse. And then this block here is what dismantles the stand, and I assigned that to the number 9 button on my mouse. So you don't need all 4 blocks of these codes. If you just want to use keyboard strokes, you'd use these 2. If you just want to use mouse buttons, you'd use these 2. Or like I did, you can do both, and that gives you the option as to whether to use the keyboard or the mouse. Simple explanation of what's happening here is the game detects that you've pressed, let's say it's the number 8 gaming key for me, which is dismantle the tree stand. It just simply says press the E key and hold it. It then waits for a few milliseconds for the game to catch up. Then it moves the mouse to the left, which is the equivalent of selecting that on your keyboard when you're playing with your mouse when you're playing the game. It then clicks the left mouse button, which is button 1, and releases it. Sleeps a little bit more. Then it releases the E key, which is what dismantles the stand. And then it presses the tab key and releases it, which is what puts the stand away into your backpack and brings up your hunter mate so you can go claim the animals you shot. And the mouse ones are doing the same thing. So it's all very easy to read if you just look at the script, and you can see it's, press the key, wait 50 milliseconds, move the mouse to the left or the right, wait, press the left mouse button, wait, let go of the left mouse button. It's very easy. So after you've pasted this in and changed it however you want to change it, you just go up here to Script and you click Save, and you'll see down here it says that it loaded the script. If you messed up, for example, if I delete the N off there, which means it's no longer valid, when you try to save the script, it'll give you an error. You can see down here it says syntax error number 14, and it highlights the line that has the problem. So you come up and you put the N back on there, that way it works again. And now when I try to save it, it says the script is loaded, which means it's working again. So then when you're done, just close it, and now anytime that you start the game The Hunter, this profile will automatically start running, and whichever keys you've assigned will automatically take you in and out of tree stands, tripods, and blinds with either a single keystroke or a single mouse stroke rather than having to use both hands. I hope it works for you. Thanks for watching.